Okay.
Okay. I'm a 38-year-old single dad, and I'm a primary caregiver for my daughter, who is 15 years old. Her mother is out of the picture for a long time. I've been single-handedly taking care of my daughter since she was 3 years old. Last weekend, I caught her in a very inconvenient, very embarrassing moment. I arrived home early without informing her. She was in the living room right across the TV, on my couch, butt naked, watching porn. I screamed, and with horror, she followed. I ran out of the living room apologizing. She ran to her room and locked the door. Since that day, I haven't seen my daughter. Now, I'm not a strict dad. For the context, we live in a conservative Muslim country, but Islam does not play a role in my family's or in many of her acquaintances' lives. I'm open as much as I can be regarding sex, puberty, mental health, etc. But of course, no one is immune from the society they live in. Taboo of sex, sexuality, and sexual desires still looms in people's minds, even if you don't believe in such taboos. She doesn't talk to me. She deliberately avoids me. I try to communicate through her door. At the best I get, I'm fine. Leave me alone as an answer. She changed her schedule so we don't bump into each other. Doesn't answer my calls. I might get 1 or 2 word text if I'm lucky. I don't know how to deal with the situation. I don't care what she does in her private time. I just miss my daughter. I want to spend time with her again. She can be very stubborn, and I know that if I don't intervene somehow, this hide-and-seek game will last much longer. I'm just like... I mean, I said this before, so you're going to hear this twice when you're going to edit this, but...
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to blame her at all.
Right.
But she was getting off butt naked in a common space area.
Yeah, that's like...
I know she's 15 and learning, but that's crazy.
Why wouldn't she go to her room?
Exactly. Like, I'm like, butt naked in a common area? Like...
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, she kind of doomed herself.
Like, not trying to shame anybody for self-pleasure.
She really set up herself up for failure.
Do it in private.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad thing to do, but don't do it when there's gonna be people walking in.
Also, like, how is the common space area that you share with your dad a place to get horny?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like just one glance at, like, the family photo and it's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, and then your dad and you have to sit on that couch later.
Exactly. I'm like, all for it, but like at the same time, I mean, girl.
Like, it would be fine if you lived alone.
If you lived alone, if you were in your room and he just walked into your room, that'd be another story. But you're in the living room.
That'd be on him for not knocking.
Exactly, and it's just like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, at least, okay, see, but he was also really nice about it.
No, so. He was. I mean, I would still be, like, embarrassed as all hell, so I can't say that, like... But I'm also just... I think what I'm just saying is, like, she was out of the living room. I mean, she really wasn't in a... Like, I just think that she just made a crazy decision. Being in the living room, basically. Okay, I'm just gonna read the title, and you tell me if you think they're an asshole. What Reddit judged, and then what you think. Okay? And then I'll read the rest, and I'll tell you what they did.
Oh, like my initial...
Yeah, your initial thoughts on just based off the title.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Sorry, I wasn't loading. Okay. Am I the asshole for not giving my girlfriend, 25F, my dinner after I had already bought her dinner?
Probably not.
Okay. So not the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he already bought her dinner. Why would she also want his? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's fair.
She's like, you're not allowed to eat anything.
Yeah. She doesn't eat. She eats all of it all the time.
Yeah. He eats like the bone of whatever steak they got. He just has to gnaw on the bone and like eat the ice out of her drink. Okay, go ahead and read it.
Okay. Sorry. My girlfriend, 25F, and I, 29 male. I don't know why I said F and then male. 25 in. 29M. Oh my god. Live in New York City. And there's a popular app where you buy leftover restaurant food. Restaurants advertise surprise bags at a reduced price in order to reduce food waste. The customer doesn't know what they're getting until they pick up the food, but the cost is at least 3 times lower than the normal menu price. Eat IG, if an entree is usually $24, the restaurant's allowed to charge $8 for it at most. These are hit or miss. Disgusting. Sometimes you get exactly what you want at a greatly reduced price, but sometimes you get something that otherwise wouldn't have picked from the menu. I ordered a surprise bag from a barbecue place that I was picking up on my way home yesterday. I texted my girlfriend asking if she wanted one, but she said no. She wasn't in the mood for barbecue. However, there was an Indian restaurant right next door that also had surprise bags available in the app, so she ordered one of them. The barbecue was $12 and the Indian food was $10. When I get home, I unpack the meals and see what I got. I was psyched about my bag since I paid $12 and knew the value had to be at least $36. But honestly, the platter looked a lot more expensive. This was a hit. Keep in mind that we live in the West Village. Holy shit. God damn. Which is the most expensive neighborhood in the most expensive city in the US. God damn. I wish I could live in the West Village. Oh, crap. Anyways, there were burnt ends, ribs, pulled pork, baked beans, potato salad, bread, onions, and pickles. My girlfriend, however, was less lucky. Her surprise bag only had 6 different types of soup. Half of them being variations on cauliflower soup. Sorry, that's funny.
She just got a shit ton of soup.
So much soup.
I kind of like soup though. So
I do too. I fucks with soup. She was disappointed to say the least. She asked if we could share my barbecue, and I said no. I'm hungry. I mean, you have a lot of food in there. I feel like you could share some, but okay. Yeah. I offered to buy. She got mad and called me the asshole. Oh wait, no. It goes, okay, she asked if we could share. Okay, so she wasn't asking for his food. She was asking to share it.
Yeah, he didn't specify that.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a mislead. Okay. Share my barbecue, and I said, no, I'm hungry. I offered to buy you some already, and you said no, so I'm going to devour it. She got mad and called me an asshole.
Yeah.
I told her if she didn't want soup, she could have ordered something specifically instead of using the surprise bag app. I then told her to just order something off the food delivery app. She said she didn't want to spend the money. Another bit of context is I make a lot more money than her and pay all of our current rent. I know she's running a bit on a lean financial picture right now. I then tell her that if she doesn't want to pay for the delivery, I'll walk to the bodega on our street and can buy her something there. Another bit of context is that we live on the 4th floor walk up with no elevator. Holy shit. And she broke her leg in a car accident months ago, so it can be tougher to get around. Bro, just share your food. Holy shit. She says the grill is probably off there and all she wants is a hot meal. I tell her she has her soup. Anyway, she thinks I'm an asshole, but in my defense, 1, I offered to buy her barbecue to begin with, which she declined. 2, she picked out her own food and I grabbed it for her on her way home. 3, she wasn't satisfied and I suggested 2 solutions, either ordering something from an app or going to a bodega. Like, just share. Like, she'll probably eat the soup as well, but she probably also wants something, like, more hearty than soup to go along with it.
Well, what I would think is that, like, okay, first off, she's literally the main character that we were talking about where everything bad goes on. She's in a broken leg, she doesn't have money, she only has soup,
legs broke.
But also, like, share your damn food, bro.
Yeah, like, it's not like she's asking for all of it.
Yeah, what I understand is that he did ask if she wanted barbecue. She said no. Yeah. I totally understand why that can be upsetting of like, okay, well, she doesn't want barbecue, so I offered this instead, and she said yes to this, but then she ended up only getting soup. Like, I get it. Like, it can be annoying, but also, like, why can't you just... She's not going to eat all of... She didn't... Because in the original thing, the title, I thought she just took her... I thought she ate her food and ate his.
Yeah, I thought she, like, wanted to take it. But, like, she's probably going to eat the soup as well. I mean, it's just soup. Yes. But so she's probably going to want more than soup.
If you got a bunch of different soups, why don't you divide the soup evenly and then divide the barbecue evenly?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why not just share everything?
Because then you can have a whole ass big meal.
Exactly. And just have like one big meal.
Yeah.
Like family style.
Yeah, and if your barbecue meal is around $36, you might have thought, but now it's cheaper because it's a surprise bag, then obviously it's going to be a damn a lot of food. Because Because $36 of barbecue, goddamn.
Yeah, like he even listed everything. He said it was burnt ends, ribs, pulled pork, baked beans, potato salad, bread, onions, and pickles. Share.
See, that's a lot.
So this is really recent, so it doesn't have an official judgment on it, but the top comment is this: "You are the asshole. Come on, man. You both did the surprise bags. Hers didn't work out. You know she can't afford to order something else, but didn't offer to help pay. You offered her crappy bodega food instead. You could have at least split the barbecue and ordered something else to share and split the price. If the situations were reversed and you'd gotten a bunch of crap soup while she had a feast, would you really want to sit there hungry waiting for some crappy alternative while she chowed down? You're going to get a lot of not the asshole that just have no concept of being nice and making small sacrifices for your partner. You and them seem like the types who, if their meal companion gets the wrong meal at a restaurant and has to wait half an hour for a new one, they'll sit there and eat and not even offer a fry." Edit to add, "For fuck's sake, guys, I lived in New York City for a decade. I know bodegas have good food. The grill was closed. Her options would have been maybe a deli sandwich if they were still making them, but it could be very well have just been chips and a cookie. She wanted a real dinner." Okay. "Am I the asshole for locking my daughter out of coming home past her Am I the asshole for locking my daughter out for coming home past her curfew?"
Oh. I'm gonna say yeah. They're probably the asshole.
Okay. That's your final guess?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say they're the asshole.
I, female 49, have 2 daughters, one of which is 17. Her curfew is 10:30 p.m. That's pretty reasonable, okay. I think, for a 17-year-old. I mean, sure? We never had a curfew.
Well, yeah, I don't have one.
But
Mom doesn't care where the fuck I go.
Yeah, I mean, I'd round it up to 11, but 10:30 is fine, I think.
10:30 is a little...
Yeah, but...
10:31 p.m.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
That squid threw me off. The squid got right up in my face, and I couldn't see where I was going.
Got all up in your shit. That squid's the asshole.
Continue.
Okay. I mean, I'd round it up to 11 for a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
But 10:30, I think there's definitely worse. Okay. Her curfew is 10:30 p.m., which I personally think is a pretty reasonable time. However, she finds it unfair for someone her age to have a curfew at 10:30. Like I said, it could be rounded up.
I can understand that. Yeah. Why she would think it's unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sick. I didn't have a curfew at 15, so fucking...
I've never had a curfew a day in my life.
I know. I didn't either, so...
Yeah. Mom does not give up. One time I was gone for 4 days, and it wasn't until the 4th day that Mom was like, "Hey, where are you?"
No, I literally was over at my friend's house for a week, a full week straight, and she didn't notice that I was gone until I texted her.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm headed home," and she was like, "Oh, okay, I thought you were in your room," and I was like, "Mama."
Literally. She does not care.
I know, she really doesn't.
Anyway. Well, she cares, but, she would never give us a curfew. Yeah. 10:30, I think... Like I said, I think honestly 12 is good for 17 years old. Yeah. I think maybe 10:30 should be 14, 15. But 16, 17, definitely probably 12.
Yeah. Because she can drive herself.
Exactly, that's my thing.
If she has a license, it wouldn't really matter because you don't have to sit there and wait for her.
Yeah, you're not picking her up. So. Yeah. But, we were raised very
early curfew for somebody who can't drive, who has to get somebody else to take them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I get it. I get it.
But I'm I guess it could be worse than 10:30, but it is a bit strict. But anyway. In the past, I have had multiple arguments with her such as her friends having more relaxed parents than her. However, I think 10:30 is a perfectly good time for her to come home. She always comes home at the agreed time, and she doesn't drink or smoke or anything like that, that you know of.
Yeah.
We have had a couple of arguments in the past with rules and etc. For example, she wasn't allowed her phone in her bedroom until she was 14. Okay, that's a lot.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Wait. She wasn't allowed to have her phone in her bedroom until she was 14, and her past curfew when she was 14 was 6 p.m.?
Oh, that's stupid.
Huh?
Wait, that's so dumb.
That is... And she goes, which I think is reasonable for someone that age. No, you're way too strict on that.
No,
That's crazy.
You're way off on that.
Because my soccer practice didn't get out till 6 p.m.
Yeah. That's insane.
Huh?
So I never understood the whole taking away phones or stuff. I guess I just never had my phone taken away.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I'm just.
We're not really bad kids, though. But I also don't think that's, like...
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. And it's like, she's not even being a bad kid. She just wasn't allowed to have it, period.
Yeah.
Like, which is insane.
Because she was sexting somebody.
Exactly. Like, that's how you
end up wasn't allowed to have it.
Yeah.
Like, give us some context. If there was a reason, then tell us so we can be on
No,
your
there
side.
wasn't. She just isn't allowed.
That's so stupid.
That's insanity.
That's dumb.
Oh my god. Anyways.
That makes no sense. I don't get that.
Anyways, cutting to last night, she was out with friends at a restaurant and also hanging by the river. I don't like her hanging around the river, as it can get pretty dodgy. I know this because she has her location on when she's going out.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the river, so maybe it is dodgy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. I'm like, is she gonna get swept away in it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
She just gets carried away by the tide.
Okay, a dodgy river. Glad that's.
I continuously checked her location to check that she was safe and all. However, the time was already 10 p.m. and she hadn't begun to make her way home yet at 10:30. And at 10:30, she still wasn't back. And then I asked her why she wasn't back yet. I was very upset. She had agreed to come home at 10:30 as usual. The time then came to 11 and she still hadn't come back. And she texted me to ask if I could stay out later. If she could stay out later. Of course, I said no because it was already 11 p.m. and she wasn't back. I got more and more annoyed as she still wasn't making her way back. And I began to bombard her with text asking why she wasn't home. And yet, why she wasn't home yet. And if she knew what time it was. Can you hear me still? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. My AirPods disconnected.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
I was very annoyed with her, and I was even tempted to go out in the car to go and get her from wherever she was. You are overbearing and controlling.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
A lot.
What?
That's a little aggressive.
Yeah, no, she is a helicopter parent to the nth degree. Okay. Finally, at 12 a.m., she turned up. I had already locked the door, and she was knocking on the door. I continued to ignore her dogs. Oh my god, she was a whole hour and a half late from coming home. I left her out there for 20 minutes. With her knocking on the door and begging her to let her in until I finally opened the door. I began to shout at her, telling her that coming home this late at night is unacceptable. After about 10 minutes of arguing, I let her go upstairs. I decided that if she wasn't going to come home at the right time, that she isn't going out at all for the next week or so. I'm upset, and she totally disregarded my rules. As long as she is living under my house, she must come home at 10:30. I'm very upset with her, and although she isn't one to break the rules, this one has left me with no more trust for her. Huh?
Okay, she broke one rule.
Bro, this woman's insane.
I've never understood that. Like, parents who are like, you broke one rule in my house, I can no longer trust you ever again. It's like, that's your kid, man. It's like if they murdered someone, okay, that's fair.
Huh?
But she was out an hour and a half late. Oh, no.
Like, that's crazy. What the fuck is this woman on?
Stupid.
That's so dangerous to lock her out too. What if someone came and grabbed her? She's a teenage girl at 12 a.m.
The river is dodgy.
Yeah, like.
So I'm like, why would locking her outside be less dodgy?
Yeah, one person replied, "Love how you're so worried about her safety, yet keep her locked at the house late at night."
I know. I'm like, clearly you're not worried about her safety. You just want control.
Yeah, someone said, and her kid now knows that if she's going to be late, there's no point going home, so she might as well just stay out longer.
Yeah, exactly. That's so stupid.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my neighbor she needs to stop with flaunting her money and spoiling her kids?
Wait, what?
Am I the asshole for telling my neighbor she needs to stop with flaunting her money and spoiling her kids?
Yes. Actually, halfway the asshole.
Why? Explain.
I wonder if she's flaunting her money by spoiling her kids.
Oh, I think that's what she means.
Okay, then no, they are the asshole.
So the commenter is the asshole?
I think so because I feel like people should be allowed to spoil their kids with like gifts and stuff. Like saying no, of course, is very important. You need to teach your children that the word no isn't something that's foreign to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I saw this TikTok a while ago that was like, oh, it's Christmas, and their living room was piled with gifts for their kids. And people in the comments were like, "This is disgusting. Why would you do that? It's Christmas, first of all. They deserve presents, especially if they were good all year. And two, if they have the money for it, why wouldn't you want to give your kids things? Like what? So I think that the person posting, if it's something like that, where like they just want to buy their kids nice things and they're upset about it because they can't afford it like they can, then they're the asshole. But if it's like their kids are so spoiled to the point where they're just little assholes who are treating everybody like garbage, then they're probably not the asshole.
Right. Okay, well, I will read it now.
Okay.
This happened in August. I have 4 kids and I'm a single mom who only gets $239 each month in child support. My neighbor has 2 daughters with a husband who's a lawyer and she's a nurse, so her kids are spoiled rotten. When I caught wind of her taking her kids school shopping, I asked if I could have a lift to the local Walmart, since I didn't want to waste money with having to take myself and the kids on the bus, and she said sure. We were dropped off at Walmart and I told my kids they could get one special school item, so my 2 daughters got sparkling mechanical pencils, and my one son got a dinosaur notebook, and my other son got colorful gel pens. There were frozen pizzas on sale, and since we can't afford to order pizza and only have frozen pizzas on occasion, I said why not, and bought one for dinner. And then I got some new school clothes. When the neighbor picked us up a few hours later, her backseat and truck were filled with garbage from Justice, Abercrombie, Staples, etc. Plus they had to go boozes. Boozes? I don't know what that is. Our kids were talking about what they got, and her kids had gotten all high-priced crap from these stores. Her one daughter went, "Mommy got a steak for dinner at Roadhouse," and my youngest said we had gotten frozen pizza, which broke my damn heart. While I spent probably $75 to $100 tops, my neighbor probably spent hundreds on her kids. On the way home, the daughters were begging for McDonald's sundaes, so the neighbor pulls into the drive-thru and asked if my kids would like any. I said yes, assuming she was paying, but then she ordered separately and asked for money. I forked the money over, and I was supposed to be for getting my hair done next week. When we got home, I took the neighbor aside and told her I don't appreciate her rubbing her money in my kids' faces. I try to make their lives easy with little things here and there, but then she goes ahead and spoils her kids rotten right in front of my kids. She told me she's allowed to spend her money the way she sees fit with her children, and I told her that her kids are spoiled and don't need that high-priced crap. She hasn't spoken to me since, and I've struggled since I used to rely on favors from her, and it's starting to drive me insane. Am I the asshole for calling out her materialistic ways?
Yes.
This woman's insane.
No, okay, because this is exactly what I'm saying. There was never a moment when the rich kid looked at your, sorry that this is me, but your poor ass child. As a poor person, I can say this. Looked at your poor ass child.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, well, we got all this nice shit and you got nothing."
Yeah.
Like, they never said that. They were just talking about what they got because they were probably excited. And I understand that, like, she did ask you to pay for it and that she knows that you don't have the money for it. But, like, also, you rely on her for
exactly.
She very kindly let you catch a ride with them to Walmart.
Yeah.
She very, like, nicely picked you guys up afterwards, which I'm sure was out of her way. She did not need to do that. And then you go by saying, "It's annoying that she doesn't talk to me anymore because now I have nobody to do shit for me."
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Of course she's not going to talk to you. And she was very much so in the right to say, this is my money. I make it the way that I just, like, she probably works really hard. She's a nurse. Her husband's a lawyer. They probably worked very hard to make this amount of money. And suddenly you, who I don't know where you work, but you're telling her she's not allowed to spend her money on her kids. Like, I understand that her kids, you might think, are
I don't think
spoiled.
she has a job. Because she only mentioned getting $239 in child support.
Yeah, but okay, at least she's getting child support. But but like, also, you have no right to sit here and tell this lady that she's not allowed to spend her money on her children. They didn't seem to be rude in any way.
Yeah.
If they were rude, then I would get that, and I would probably have the mother explain to them that they shouldn't be bragging like that.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, they're kids. Of course they're going to talk about what they got. They're excited about it.
Yeah.
So why would you be such a douchebag and be like, your kids don't deserve all these things? Because they seem to not have done anything wrong.
Yeah, everyone agreed on this post that she's an asshole.
Yeah, no, she's being a bitch.
Yeah, personally, I feel like this is like a troll. Like, I can't believe this is real.
No, I don't. There's no way. Because you sit there and use her like an Uber, but you don't, a free Uber.
Yeah, basically.
And she doesn't ask for anything back, and then you also shame her for loving her children the way she wants to love them.
I will say the only weird thing that the neighbor did was, like, personally, if I just had another family in my car or just another person, I would just go ahead and pay for the McDonald's. Honestly.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't agree with.
Yeah, I would have just done that. But it's also not super out of line to make them pay. Like, it's just as fair to, like, make them pay.
Yeah.
But just me personally would have just paid for it. But, like,
yeah, no. Especially if there was young kids. I would at least pay for the kids, but not the mom.
Yeah. Just because I'd been like, oh, we're all together. Might as well. Yeah. But, like...
But I make my friends pay for food and drive-thrus.
Yeah. No, but she's... Like, but, like, the neighbor's not, like, a bad person for making her pay.
Yeah, no. Because when I drive my friends to, like, get food and stuff, if it's not my idea but it's theirs, then I'm just like, here, you can. Then I'm like, you can pay, because one, I'm driving, I need the money for gas, and two, it was your idea, you can pay, perfectly fine. shit, please,
oh my god.
What does this keep? I hate drowns. Notch.
Well, the dolphin's giving us a boost.
I'm gonna murder you. Yeah, but I don't think it's crazy that the neighbor had her pay. And if she really didn't want to pay, then she could have just not
gotten anything. So.
Yeah. I'm just like...
And the fact that she was like, I was supposed to use that money for my hair. Like, how selfish.
Yeah, it's like, is your hair really important when you can't feed your children?
Exactly, literally.
Like, what? Why is your hair what's so important?
Yeah.
It's like, I understand you want to look nice, and yeah, getting your hair done can be, like, fun and cutesy, but if you can't afford food, why would you get your hair done?
Yeah, literally.
She's fucking out of her mind. Is she off her gourd? Is she, like, okay? I don't like her. She's upsetting me.
I don't like her.
Alright, everybody ignore the way that I read. I am, in fact, illiterate, and I stutter a lot.
Yes.
So, please be kind to me.
No.
Am I the asshole for finding my sister's secret TikTok account?
Yes. Well, I already read the title and the part, so I know.
Oh, did you?
Well, obviously, I had to send it to you.
Oh. That's true.
But I think it's still a good one that we should read. I'm gonna go to this village while you read to me.
Okay. I, 18F, have a sister, 16F. A few days ago, I went through her phone without her knowledge. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
I know her passcode because I saw her enter it. Jesus.
What the fuck?
While going through it, I found her secret TikTok account and tried to look it up on my phone. When I couldn't find it, I realized that she must have blocked me on that account. Probably to prevent me from ever coming across it. Yeah, literally. Like, there's a reason for things.
Yeah, you're not
I got curious, so I decided to create a burner TikTok account so I could view the content her page. Okay, the content on her page.
Yeah.
Some of it was her venting about things happening to her, but other stuff was about me. Good. She was complaining about me on there and distorting the stories in a way that made her seem like the victim. This
Probably
ticked me
is.
off. So, yeah, after I... Wait. Oh, so I later confronted her about it. She got upset and said that it was an invasion of privacy and claimed, you never let me have anything. Why couldn't I just have this one private thing?
Yeah, that's insanity.
This made me even more angry, and I told her that she shouldn't have made posts about me without my consent.
Fuck?
You don't need consent for that.
You don't.
She also got mad at me. She also got mad at me saying that I only cared about finding dirt on her and completely ignored the other vents about things going on in her life. She stormed off and went to her room. When I went to check her account on my burner account, later on, she had posted something saying, "My sister found my account and is giving me a hard time for it. I will probably private this account and won't be active for a while." In the comments, people were asking how I found the account, and she was responding that she suspected I went through her phone and saw it. This had people in her comment section siding with her and saying that it was an invasion.
Sorry. Okay.
Oops, sorry. That it was an invasion. Wait, I can't get in.
Do better.
Did you just punch me?
Okay, there you go.
What the fuck, man?
I didn't punch you.
It felt like you punched me.
That was a spiritual punch.
Okay, wait. Siding with her.
Oh, sorry.
And saying that it was an invasion of privacy and that it was wrong for me to do that. This made me mad, so I went to her room and told her, "I saw the new post you made about me. How about you get a life and stop getting your followers to say mean things about me in the comments?" Clearly, she didn't make them say that.
Yeah, the fuck?
Also, get a life? Are you 12? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, literally.
She just told me to get out of her room. The next day, when I went to check on her account, it was switched to private, so there's no way that I can see what she was posting about me. This is so annoying, and I feel that sharing my business with random strangers on the internet is wrong. She's saying that I'm in the wrong because I wouldn't have found out if I wasn't searching through her phone in the first place. So Am I in the wrong here?
Yes, she's the asshole.
Yeah, literally. First comment is, "You're the asshole. Don't go to your sister's phone. That's her private property. Emphasis on private."
Yeah. You can keep reading the comments. And you could also click on the person's profile, like the person who posted it.
Right.
It's the blue part.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to comments and see what they replied to other people. I like to do that because I like to see if they're aware. You can also check if they had an update and had came to a Jesus moment and realized they were an ass. They probably didn't, but I'm trying to find a way around this fucking desert. We might have to get out because I can't get around this desert.
Oh, I got around it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Well.
You're the asshole. They weren't saying mean things about you. They were being honest. You snooped through someone's private belongings, found something they very clearly didn't want you seen, and made a burner account to see it. You're absolutely an asshole, and you have a really weird sense of entitlement to your sister's things.
Yeah.
This one also has an update. So. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my stepdaughter to stop using period products in the bathroom she shares with my teenage sons?
Asshole from another realm.
Yeah.
Absolutely no. That's foul. I'd kill him.
I have been living with my new wife and stepdaughter for about 6 months now. She's 19, almost 20, and I have 3 sons, aged 18, 16, and 15. She's a really good kid, and she's a good influence on my sons. I really enjoy having her around. My wife and her daughter moved into my house and sold theirs. My stepdaughter's father isn't present in her life, nor is my son's mother. All 4 children share a bathroom. God damn.
Yeah, that's a little much. Even if it was all boys, that's...
Yeah, that's a lot of kids in a bathroom.
That's a lot of kids.
Probably one sink.
Yeah, literally. 2, probably, max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my sons have never lived for a long period of time with a woman, nor have any of them had long-term girlfriends.
Virgins.
They had short visitation periods, when they were younger, but never longer than an hour. So living with 2 women has been unusual for them. Learn to deal with it.
Grow up.
They're married now. Yeah. My eldest son, 18, came to me last week and told me that his stepsister disposes of her used sanitary products in the trash can they share, but doesn't use toilet roll or sandwich bags to disguise what they are. That's not her responsibility. Okay. And it makes him uncomfortable, which I think is reasonable.
All right. No. Okay. First and foremost,
let me finish it.
Even if she...
Bro.
Okay, fine. Finish.
All right. My sons are teenage boys and don't want their stepsister's period products on full display. A few nights ago, I went into the kitchen to grab a snack and she was there doing some work for university. My wife had mentioned that she knew she was on her period, so I took it as an opportunity to have a word with her. That's a really weird thing to mention to your newly husband.
Yeah, that's weird.
My daughter's on her period, by the way. Sorry. I told her my sons were uncomfortable and asked if she'd mind putting her used products in a diaper bag or flushing them down the toilet, which you cannot do. She laughed and told me it was rich coming from a man who sheds like a gorilla and has produced 3 skid-marking sons, which I thought was just an unnecessary attack. That's not funny.
But, like, did she lie, though? Skid-marking.
She's really iconic.
That's iconic.
I've been nothing but nice to the girl, and it's hardly a comparison. My son shouldn't be subjected to her unhygienic products if it makes them uncomfortable. She went on to lecture me about how tampons can't be flushed and that it's bad for the environment if she uses diaper bags for everyone, which I think is just an excuse. It's not. I called her a scruff and told her that this was my house and what I say goes. I later asked my wife if she could have a word with her, and she told me that I was being ridiculous and that her daughter has had her period for 10 years and knows what she's doing. When I told her it was making my sons uncomfortable, she said my sons needed to get a grip and turned over and went to sleep. Yes, that's accurate. This is a genuine issue to me. And she didn't care enough to have a discussion about it. I asked my stepdaughter. Yeah, I asked my stepdaughter again in the morning, and she did the same as her mother, completely dismissed it. Both of them have told me to stop being so silly, but I don't see how I am being unreasonable when it makes my sons uncomfortable. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you're the asshole because you're prioritizing your son's comfortability over your daughter's needs as someone with a uterus. Second, I do agree that if she's just leaving like the bloody tampon just like out in the trash can just for cleanliness sake, she should probably like wrap it in toilet paper just because you don't really want little blood getting everywhere.
That it comes in.
What?
They come in wrappers.
Yeah, or that's what or like rewrap it in the old wrapping from the new one.
I just do that so you can barely smell it, because that shit's gonna reek after
like you don't want to, exactly, like you don't want it to get everywhere, you don't want to smell it, so it's like, I do agree she should probably be like wrapping it in maybe like the new packaging for her next one, or like in toilet paper or something. But like,
but she shouldn't have
like
to
sit
hide
there
it
and try and dismiss her entire period for the comfortability of his like sons, who should and need to be informed on periods if they ever hope to have a relationship with someone with a uterus. Or just to be like a normal functioning fucking human being in the world. Like not even have a relationship, just to like exist. But yeah.
Yeah, it says
he's literally insane.
The first comment is, "You're the asshole. Sorry, but what? I'm a guy and I realize this is ridiculous. You need to help yourself and your sons become better men and accept that this is a natural process. Are you uncomfortable with your wife's use of the same thing? I assume not, so teach your sons to be better."
Exactly. King shit.
Yeah. Okay, but the update that the writer posted says, "Update. Not even 2 hours after I posted this, my wife and stepdaughter gathered my sons and I and gave us a full, intensive Periods for pricks course, PowerPoint and all.
As they should.
It was a hoot, and they made an interactive quiz and everything. My sons and I learned a lot and apologized to my stepdaughter. Thank you for your input.
Good. The fuck?
I'm glad they apologized, but that's really funny. Periods for pricks. That's hilarious. What? Why are you standing outside like that?
No, I lagged out. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to reconnect. I'm logged out. I just wanted to watch.
Literally. Here, let me read this one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for kissing my friend's brother without his consent during a truth or dare? Why'd you get up?
Because I needed to look you in the eye. Wait, read that again.
Am I the asshole for kissing my friend's brother without his consent during a truth or dare?
Yeah, you sexually assaulted him.
Okay, for this one, there's 4 edits I need to read before you start commenting on what you think.
Okay. But yes, asshole from another realm.
Okay. Yesterday, I was supposed to spend the night at my friend's house with some of my classmates, and we were playing Truth or Dare. There really is no reason for us to choose truth since we already know a lot about each other, so we mostly went just with dares. Slay. It was pretty fun, and we had some weird challenges. I was sitting next to my friend's brother, and when it was my turn, a classmate challenged me to kiss him. His sister immediately told my friend to change the dare, and so she did. To be clear, her brother did not say anything when he heard the dare and just laughed, so he definitely looked like he was okay with it, right?
Oh, no.
Well, wrong. Because when I kissed him, he told me, "What the fuck am I doing?" and looked like he was really grossed out by it.
Wait, they changed the dare, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was honestly a bit offended and asked him why he was so grossed out by me kissing him.
Sorry.
I am actually a pretty okay looking girl, and even if I wasn't, there was no reason for him to act like this.
Wow.
He ended up leaving the game, and my friend told me that what I did was wrong on so many levels, and to get out of her house. My other classmates didn't say anything, so I think they were on my side, but I didn't want to participate in this argument. I will ask them when they go back home. Anyways, I did end up leaving. Do you guys think I was the asshole here? First edit. Please do not comment yet. Read this. Okay, I don't know how to explain this without being misunderstood, but could you guys do me a small favor? I used a throwaway account for privacy reasons, but the thing is, if this post blows up, there's a high chance of my friends to see this. Could you please, instead of commenting, DM me if your judgment is you're the asshole? I promise.
No, they just don't want to be labeled as the asshole in public.
I promise if I get a lot of you're the asshole DMs, I'm going to accept the judgment as per rule 3. But it's just weird of my friends to see this and sees you're the asshole comments, especially after our last argument. You guys get what I mean, right? Thank you.
No,
Edit number
what
2.
The fuck?
Edit number 2. Oh, come on, guys. This post is number 1 and rising now. Can't you please do as I asked you? Would you be okay posting on the subreddit just to get comments full of you're the asshole and your friends see them and laugh at you?
You deserve it.
Edit number 3. Hey mods, please check your inbox as I sent you a message. It's urgent. Edit number 4. Okay, the mods responded about automod and they basically told me to suck it up and deal with it.
Yeah.
What the hell? Guys, please just do as I asked you. I accept my judgment. The first comment is you want me...
Don't post on the internet if you don't want it to go anywhere. The fuck?
Yeah, literally. But the first comment is, so you want us to DM you if we think that you're the asshole? Yeah, no, I think I'll do it here. You're the asshole. You kissed him without consent. Doesn't matter if you're pretty or not. Doesn't matter if you know him. Doesn't matter if he didn't object. Saying nothing is not consent. He did not consent.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Bro.
Somebody commented, quote, I sexually assaulted my friend's little brother. Am I the asshole?
Literally, yes.
Yeah, literally. Like, what? It's not even funny to, joke about it. I can laugh at her because she's a fucking dipshit.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for the brother. He was just assaulted.
Hopefully he can, I don't know. I'm wishing him the best. I hope that maybe he could just be, block it out of his head. It was a quick kiss. I'm hoping she didn't, French him.
I hope. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And the fact that she said, but he didn't say anything, he just laughed, so clearly that's consent. No.
How is that consent?
It's literally not. He was so
How?
uncomfortable and it's so obvious.
How, when, where?
Also, her being like, I'm very pretty, so why the fuck was he grossed out? I'm so offended. Bitch,
Me.
you need a readjustment. You're insane.
You're crazy.
Oh wait, I think this one could be good for our channel since it's about Minecraft.
Okay, go.
Okay. Am I the asshole for
people love am I the asshole shit. So.
I know. Am I the asshole for deleting my son's Minecraft world?
Yes. Oh my god, yes. There's no justifiable reason.
Imagine if somebody deleted this Minecraft world, I'd kill myself.
I'd cry.
Okay, I have 2 children, a 9-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. My son had a Minecraft world where he built quite an impressive castle on an island, which he was very proud to show me.
Aww.
Since school was I know I'm gonna cry. Since school was canceled, he had issues with waking up on time. He is supposed to wake up at 7 each morning, but for the past month, he has been sleeping in until about 9 or 10.
Huh?
I always set
That is not sleeping in.
Yeah, that's not
That's
insane.
me waking up early.
He's literally 9. I always set an alarm for him, but he sleeps right through it. Also not his fault. Some people just are deep sleepers.
Yeah, go
I don't wake him up because waking up himself is a skill that he needs to learn.
Fuck off.
I told him about 2 weeks ago that there are going to be consequences for him if he continues to sleep in every morning. At first, he understood and was waking up on time every morning, but for the past week or so, he has fallen back into old habits. I told him yesterday that this is his final warning. Today, he slept in until 11.
Bro,
so
kids are like, you have to constantly be on them. They're children.
Yeah, literally.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's 9. He's 9.
Yeah, literally, no. You can't just be like, you have the final warning, kid. Like, you have to it's something you're always working on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, I followed through with my warning and went on his computer and deleted his favorite Minecraft world. I also took away computer privileges for the next month.
Why didn't she just do that? Why did she have to delete the Minecraft world?
I know. When I told him, he started screaming and crying. He told me he spent a whole year working on that world.
Aww.
And he's very distraught that he's never going to see it again. He has been crying and sobbing throughout the day and has refused to eat any meals.
Oh my god. Me
too. The first comment is, you're the asshole. Parenting is more about finding ways to get your child to succeed than negative punishment. Not only will your goal of him waking up not be met, you've created additional hardship on your child using these unprecedented times.
Wow, that's cruel.
He's 9.
Mean.
The punishment did not fit the crime.
Yeah, that did not. I understand being like, okay, hey, no more computers after 7 p.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Computer time is done. 7 p.m.
Especially at that age. They're
exactly.
So young.
And then maybe help him go to sleep. Maybe be like, okay, well, what's making him? Is he staying up late? Why is he sleeping in so much? And then work from there. Maybe he just can't get to sleep. So maybe sit with him, read him a book to bed or something.
Yeah.
And try to help him. Don't fucking delete. Jesus.
Yeah, you can never get a Minecraft world back. You're so...
That's evil.
That's so fucked up.
That's so mean. Okay. Oh, was that a drown? It's so hard to see at night.
I know. Well, here, let's go to sleep real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, away from the monster island.
Am I the asshole for making a dad joke?
Sure.
Am I the asshole for making a dad joke?
I'm gonna say nobody sucks.
Okay. Hold on. Are we going? I'll come. I'll meet you.
I'm trying to see if maybe it's the sand around over here.
Well, it says that it should be a part of one of these, but these are, in the pictures, these are all made out of sand.
Oh. Well, we can still check all the ones we come across.
Sandstone. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, those ones were all made out of sandstone.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. No, my stepdaughter Madeline was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica.
Oh, okay.
Madeline's father died before she was born.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm so sorry. Madeline is currently 15 and she's rebelling for almost everything.
Me.
Same. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow it. I don't have to follow you."
Okay,
Honestly,
that's really rude to someone who raised you for 14 years.
I know.
But go off.
Let's see. Oh, honestly, I got a bit hurt by that. But I understand that she didn't mean it and that she'd probably change. Jesus. That she'd probably change. Wait, what? Oh, okay, sorry. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years. As long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules."
Mm-hmm.
That happened about 2 days ago, so our family was grocery shopping. When Madeline said, "I'm hungry, I need food," I decided to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry, I'm not your dad."
Bitch, that's so funny.
I'm hungry. I'm not your dad. That is so good. Oh my god, I would have pissed myself. My son just started laughing uncontrollably.
Is it his biological son, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I believe so. My daughter was just quiet. Oh, was just quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not to stoop down to her level.
Oh, come on.
I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees. So am I the asshole?
I mean, I think it's funny.
That's really funny.
I mean, although granted, I don't have a step parent. I am by no means like adopted in any sense, so yeah, I guess so I can't say. But I mean, I think it's pretty funny.
I know. I really thought it was funny. Wait, where'd you go? There's an edit to this, and a mini update.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get
I don't think he's the asshole. I don't necessarily think his wife and daughter are the asshole. I think they're kind of just overreacting a little bit. I mean,
I don't think anybody's bad here.
Yeah.
But,
I think it's the opposite of what I said. Nobody sucks. It's just they're just being a little like.
The top comment says everyone here sucks.
Oh, okay. Well,
but that was one hell of a joke, and I congratulate you for it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I guess like if it was 2 days after, maybe it was a little.
It's tagged everyone sucks here.
Okay. Okay, then damn.
I know.
I'm
Edit. I did adopt her, so legally I am her parent.
Okay. Yeah.
Mini update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I got to my daughter's room after dinner and began talking to her. "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words that I said. And I am really your dad. I changed your diapers. I met your boyfriend and I plan on helping you through college. And plus, I'm legally your dad, so we're stuck together. But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad." Aww. Then I hugged her. She did start to cry. I assume that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, she was just being an overdramatic teen.
I think she was just annoyed and she didn't have anything else to say, so that's what she said.
Yeah. I think maybe 2 days after her say that was a little soon, but it's still a funny joke.
I think if you waited a bit longer, she would have laughed. I think in the future she'll laugh.
Yeah, she definitely will. Because I would laugh.
"Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad."
"Hi, hungry. I am not your dad." I'm gonna do that to you.
No.
Because I know you're gonna say it when you're here.
That's really funny.
"I'm not your dad."
"I'm hungry. I'm not your dad."
That's funny. That's good.